Good morning. I feel like I always start these in my bathroom, but whatever. So it's Saturday morning. Actually, not morning more. It's like almost noon. I had a facial at 10. Loving it. I still have a little bit of like the mask in my nose and stuff, but felt really nice. I definitely got quite like beat up in like this area this winter. So get nice and hydrated. Like I mentioned, I have a wedding that I'm in later this month. So I'm just doing some like small prep stuff to make sure I look and feel my best while I'm there. So in terms of today, I've got my coffee. I'm making my partner some breakfast. I'm about to take the dog on a walk. And then we're doing a second meet and greet, like I mentioned, for someone to maybe watch her while I'm at the wedding. And we'll sort of see where the day takes us. I will bring you along and let you know what we get up to. Hello. So it is Sunday. We're getting our day started a little later. I went to a Pilates class in the morning. Well, I took Mindy on a walk, went to a Pilates class, and then came back, just kind of like freshened up. I only did mascara from the facial yesterday, and then I put some sunscreen on, and we're gonna head over to Grand Rapids today. So I'll be filming all the things we see, do, and eat. Okay, so we just did a little putzing around Grand Rapids. Bit of an L for me, I'm not gonna lie. I had gone on Reddit and other places and was looking for coffee shops, like cute stuff to do. Tell me why we went to not just one, two coffee shops. Not very good. The first 2 drinks, he got a tea and I got a coffee, allegedly a coffee. I don't know, I feel like I kind of blacked out. You know when you're like in a like hyper trendy coffee shop, there's like a lot of pressure to be like, I want this, because if they know you're like a noob, then you feel even more awkward. There were a lot of people in light colored denim. I feel like you can see the picture I'm painting here. It was cute and stuff. We got up and I was reading it, and I'll have to like pull up the actual description and like put it on the screen or something. I swear to God, it said there was miso soup in my coffee. And I was like, certainly it's not going to be super miso-y. Like, it'll be a hint of miso. You would be incorrect if you thought that. It was super gross. We both had a sip of each of ours. His was okay. It was just a tea. And I got what I expected. But we did not like either of our drinks, and we promptly threw them out. And then we did a little bit of shopping. You'll probably have seen some of the B-roll footage that I have put in at this point. And then we went to another coffee shop that had also been highly recommended on Reddit and had good reviews on Google and Yelp and blah, 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 blah. Better, but still not enough. Not what I had hoped for. Not as good as the coffee shops we have in our area. Our area has some amazing coffee shops. So feeling a little more appreciative of where we live today. The area that we were in Grand Rapids, is definitely like a up and coming place to live sort of thing. Like lots of older vibes getting sort of replaced by this like hyper trendy community. And yeah, I was pretty disappointed. We also went on a Sunday and everything was closed because I forget that I'm not in California, and like things in California are open on Sundays. That is not the case everywhere, so that was a learning for me. Apologies to Tim. Tim, what did you think?
It was really cute. I would love to go back on like a Saturday or something, but definitely not back to the first coffee shop. Second one, I would give it another try.
Yeah.
Yeah, and definitely the sandwich shop is
Oh, I didn't even mention the sandwiches. Okay, so then I had planned for us to go to this sandwich shop called Two Beards Deli, I think.
Mhm.
Double check. If that's wrong, it'll be somewhere on the screen that it's wrong. Um, and that had also had really high reviews, but at this point, my confidence in these Reddit posts is waning rapidly. I was very nervous, and the sandwiches were fire, absolutely delicious. I love a deli sandwich for all my Bay Area friends. Zanato's Deli has a piece of my heart, but this was pretty good. It didn't have as much as like the family deli feeling. It felt more of like a witch or something. Definitely like a sandwich shop more than like a deli. It was absolutely fantastic. Try to put up on the screen what we both got. Tim liked his, but he liked mine better. But his looked really good. I'm just not a huge mayo person, which leads me to what I wanted to talk about, why I picked up the camera. On my sandwich, it had what was it?
mayo and parmesan.
Oh yeah, it was a Parmesan. It said it was a Parmesan crusted mayo. And we were eating and we were talking and we were like, oh, well, I don't even remember. He might have brought it up. One of us brought it up and we were like, I'm just getting tired. And we were like, when does something stop being a mayo and start being an aioli? Is it ratio? Is it like 50%? Once it's like you put 50% of the pesto in, it becomes an aioli and it's no longer a mayo with pesto. I was very intrigued by like their branding was all mayos with like mayo with sriracha, mayo with da da da. And in my mind, those are aiolis. So now I'm kind of tripping out. And Tim made a really good point. What did you say?
Price point.
Yeah, he said it's based on the price point and like the vibes of the place. And like if there's like a shiplap wall, then it's an aioli. But if it's like a hole in the wall with a dartboard, it's a mayo. So I'm really intrigued what folks think about this. I genuinely want to know, what do you think about this? What constitutes an aioli versus a flavored mayo? Let me know. This is hard-hitting journalism that I'm trying to get after here, folks. So now we're driving home in the car, obviously, and I don't know, what are we gonna do when we get home?
Food coma.
Food coma. Okay. And hang out with the dog. Jump scare. Let me pause Jersey Shore, because that's what we're watching right now. So I'm doing a mask. I will link the mask. I know I should do my upper lip, but whenever I do my upper lip on a mask, it hurts so bad. My body just doesn't like it. So I leave this little gap. Anyway, we got back from the Grand Rapids area and have been hanging out, watching TV, and like playing video games. And I've been looking at some different dresses online for some weddings that I'm going to in the fall. But I think I'm a little bit early for that. And then Tim is doing his face mask, and we're basically just hanging out. I don't know what we're gonna do for dinner, and I think we might like play a little Scrabble tonight, or a little bit of Speed or some sort of game, and just sort of relax and enjoy the end of the weekend. And then I'll probably come back one more time, and then I will close out the vlog so I can start editing it and getting it up. That's sort of where we've been since I last spoke to you, and I will see you probably not looking like this. All right, I'm back. Face mask went well. Good stuff. We've just been sitting on the couch rotting, to be honest. Had a little bit of dinner and got the dog fed and all of that. We've all just been hanging out on the couch pretty much in silence. I've been sending Instagram reels and then forcing him to open them and watch them with me. And I think we're just going to start getting ready for bed. I might have a little bit of B-roll of that. But other than that, this will sort of end this weekend's vlog. I know it was a little shorter than usual, but I'm just trying to get better with my editing and how much I talk to the camera and all of that. So thank you all for joining, and if you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments below. Bye.
Hey, it's me.